Ooh, a lot of fight that you don't want to deal with. They want either, I don't know, it's giving, I heard closure, but it's also giving forgiveness. So which one is it? Either you're done with it and you got your closure and you're walking away, and then since they didn't, like you didn't turn back and then they thought like you're gonna go back to them, now they want forgiveness. You understand me? Okay. So either it was a bluff, like, you know, they were calling you as a bluff that you're not gonna leave them, but then you did, so now they're sorry. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what you guys have. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sal. I do the readings here every day for your career, finances, and your relationship. I also do sidereal astrology, Vedic, and I teach people how to manifest using different kinds of techniques, such as using gemstones and crystals. Let's begin with your reading. Five of Wands is a big argument, but this one normally it wants to address the emotional side of the relationship, because the Five of Wands has a hat. So that hat symbolizes decision, because it's a red hat in traditional, decision about romantic connection. Okay? Now, there's other people in the picture. So these are excuses, basically, as what I would call it. Because in any relationship, there's only two people. So other people cannot be a factor. There's two, you and them. But there's gonna be an excuse. If you allow other people to dictate the energy of the relationship, that's an excuse. Either you want it or you don't. Because odds, how do you call it? It's like, people will cross mountains and stuff like that for the person that they love, no matter what happened, right? So whatever other people's opinion and how they look at the connection, it should never matter, because it's between two people. And that's why you're saying here, Six of Wands, I'm done dealing with that, right? Because they're allowing other people, okay, either in your circle, family, friends, to dictate. And you know better. Six of Wands. Yes. So when I teach, okay, or I even apply, of course, I teach what I apply, or apply what I teach, basically. I would never, if someone has to consider other people, opinion-wise in anything, like even friends or whatever, to be associated or to connect with you, then that's not genuine. You understand me? Because it's just the two of you. It doesn't make sense why other people will dictate what kind of relationship the two of you have. Make sense? So it can be a younger person because it interferes, meaning, they have to consider other people's opinion. Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. As soon as you dismiss it, your person tries to reach out. Right? Here, fishy, fishy, basically. I know you're a Taurus, but Page of Cups is someone who's reaching out, and Ace of Pentacles, of course, offering to you something that you would like. Right now, of course, Mars is in your 7th house, which is a how do you call this? It's a Maranakana stana. Like what I mentioned, it drowns there. So there's Maraka and there's Marana. So this is when MKS, basically, we call it. You can Google it. Okay, if you have Mars in the 7th, MKS means the planet is drowning. Okay, in sidereal Vedic astrology, it doesn't give what it's supposed to. Okay, if it's drowning, it's struggling. Right? So the relationship becomes a struggle right now. Here, it shows, of course, lack of cooperation. If Mars is in the 7th, and it's also, of course, I don't know where your moon is placed, but it can be a Chandra Mangal Yoga, meaning moon, Chandra, Mangal, Mars, Yoga. Okay, good for business, but not good for a relationship. It can be challenging in the relationship. Because your 7th house lord is not a cooperative planet, not at all. Mars does not cooperate with anyone. It does whatever it wants. And right now, that's what you're doing. I'll do whatever I want. You have a King of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Your person does the same thing. Non-cooperative. For them, their happiness is more important. And this is when if someone chooses their own happiness, of course, it's fine, right? But you already know that they're not ready to sacrifice their own happiness, I don't know, for a day. You're not asking them for their kidney, their lungs, their time, I feel, or understanding, or, if someone can give you their time, of course, it's special, it means that it's reciprocated. but they can't, right? And normally, if you have to ask 5 of Wands over it, becomes a drama. So for me, I have a rule. I never ask for anyone's time because time is so important. But here's the thing. If I don't ask, then nobody should ask me also. I will give it, of course, wholeheartedly if I choose to. I have to choose, and the other person should choose to also. But for me to ask, that is beneath me, because you should be doing it out of your good heart. I don't ask. I never ask. Why would I ask? You know, people should understand. Basically, it's like if they're coming from their goodness of their heart, they will do it on their own. I'm just saying. So then I don't have any expectation, you know. But it's not like no expectation detachment. I just expect actually that they're gonna do it. Hopefully, but if it's not, it doesn't taint how I feel towards them. You understand me? So you ask, they didn't. Page of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups right here. You're confused right now. But I feel like they know also that you have choices and options. There's 2 crystals that everyone should have. Citrine and obsidian. I'm telling you, I have manifested money, business, the house, the car, and of course, the relationship. So if you're stuck and you don't know what's going to happen in you 2024, turn it around today. Get your citrine and obsidian. I would recommend ordering before 2024. Our website is eatreadlove.me. Choices and options with the 7 of Cups. Page of Pentacles with this. I feel like this, as soon as they start seeing that you're dating or talking to other people, that's when they're gonna feel sorry. Because the Page of Pentacles is a card of feeling sorry. 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. There's a lot of lie. Now, if you're trying to remove this kind of confusion, you know, and you're trying to protect yourself, always have, especially if you're, you know, feminine or women, have a masculine crystal. It balances the feminine and then masculine. The darker the crystal, the more masculine, of course. Black obsidian, remove negativity, attract prosperity. It comes with the free, today's the last day, Queen of Fortune, 18-karat gold vermeil with natural citrine. Today's the last day for a free, you know, Queen of Fortune. We ship to more than 80 countries across the globe, and at the same time, free shipping for our stack in the US, okay? So what I need you to understand when I say it's like, oh, you need, if you're feminine energy or women, because you need to balance out the yin and the yang. So, like for example, you will adorn yourself with diamonds, right? But then, of course, you would need to stay protected from other people's energy. Diamond is very welcoming. It invites people. Oh my God, I look at you, right? Because it's Venus. You're ruled by Venus, Taurus, right? And that's your crystal. But you would need always to have some protection. 4 of Swords and the Emperor. Yep, there it is. The thinking and the processing. Now, other things that you would have to consider, of course, the reason why you probably either want this, you have Venus in your 5th house. You have, okay, K2 in your 5th house, which is dating. Now, you will want it to a certain degree to finish what we call a karmic tie. Because K2 is from the past life. Now, I've seen people get into a relationship during the time that K2 is in the 5th. Yes. And it does hold, you know, for quite some time. So it could be the next 18 months that they're dealing with this person. With the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords, I feel like your person, again, wants to make it work with you as soon as you bounce. And it's going to confuse you. Because when you want them, they didn't want you. Right? And that's why it's very interesting when you find that happy balance with someone where they want to be with you and you want to be with them. And there's no controlling, there's no drama, you know, it's harmonious. So meaning, normally people who are harmonious can have the same moon sign. Because you guys think the same. If you think the same, then there is no confusion, isn't it? You know? But that depends. Because then, after the moon, we have to look at the nodes. So let's just say you're a moon in Taurus and they're a moon in Taurus. You know, then of course you might click right away. Yeah, so it's like, it's a plus, you know, it's like great minds think alike, right? So same moon sign, less conflict. Now, of course, a moon in Taurus, and I believe in D9 in Navamsha, will become debilitated. It's a moon in Scorpio actually, inside. So if you're a moon in Taurus, you have deep feelings actually that you never express, okay? So you have to actually learn, okay? Especially when you get hurt, you harbor it, you hold on to it, and it creates that deep pain that you never wanna, you know, it's like it's so traumatic for you. Okay, like you never do it again. That's how much hurt, but you will never share it to anyone. That's how much hurt you are. You understand me? So, King of Pentacles with the Temperance, your person is here. Ooh, with a Tower. So, It feels like Mars in 22 degrees. It's not allowing you right now to build this relationship. Okay, if you're wanting to build it, or if they want to build it, you have the Temperance. This is card of patience. And like what I mentioned, having this kind of planet in the 7th, or depending if it's also 7th from your moon or 7th from your Lagna, which is Mars, it does not create harmony in the relationship. It doesn't mean that you'll never have one. It's just a tougher karma to manage. You know, other people, it's easy for them to manage their career, but relationship is not. Other people has a wonderful relationship, but their career is not. You understand me? We cannot have it all. Only I can. No, I'm kidding. No. I'm kidding with you guys. The Tower is here. So separation, 9 of Wands, hurt, pain, and a lot of pressure with a judgment. You want to work it, regardless, you know. No matter how much you try to separate from your person, you get a judgment, 2 of Pentacles. I don't sense you're going away or dismissing it anytime soon. The only thing I'm seeing here is that you're putting a lot of pressure in order for it to work. Tomorrow we'll touch the subject again. Visit our website, eatreadlove.me.